Hi guys, it's me, Bill Paulus again. This time, I'm going to talk about the last video that I said I couldn't remember what the game was. That game was BioShock. Didn't you not forget? I just can't believe I totally forgot BioShock. Um, I played BioShock number 3, but BioShock 4 is coming out for the PlayStation 4 system. I am hopefully I'm praying that they will, be a little bit better than the last one, because the last one was a little on the dark side for me because it had religion in it, and it also had the founding fathers in it, and how corrupt are the founding fathers. And I mean, it kind of gotten too much for me because due to the fact that one, it was not. I just didn't like it. It wasn't one of the best things. Um, okay, getting past that video game now. Now on to other games that they have they just released lately. Street Fighter Two. Not. Yes, I said Street Fighter Two. I meant Street Fighter Five. Oh, that's a tongue twister. Fighter Five. Ah, almost like fight or flight. But still, I'm digressing on that part. Okay, Street Fighter 5 will have a story mode compared to what Street Fighter 1, Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 3, Street Fighter 4 have or whatever. They each one of them didn't have a actual story per se storyline you follow. It was like you follow this character, and at the end you'll get a storyline. Not per se in this next game that they're going to bring out. This next game, they will bring out story mode. You will follow a story in the game, and you'll fight in the game, leading up to a deciding factor of who won who ends the battle in Street Fighter. Basically, not ending the genre series of fighting games, but I mean, in this situation, you need to know who was definite the winner in certain Street Fighter games. This will probably give you some finite ideas of knowing what the story is, who beat Bison, how many times did Bison lose. I mean, you will know in Street Fighter Five what's going to happen, because they'll give you a storyline and all of that. VR will have a new game called Star Trek Bridge Commanders, or whatever it is. It's basically you play on the bridge of an Enterprise, and you work with a team. A captain works with his crew. If the crew isn't going to work with the captain, guess what? It's going to be mutiny on the captain. But still, the point is that you have to work together in a team in the VR. I'm going to stress the idea, I don't like VRs, but since it's a PlayStation system, I will talk about VRs as well. The Call of Duty game that's going to come out might go to VR. Resident Evil 7 will go to VR. There is a new game, a new not genre, but new game that's going to be coming out called Dishonor 2. Yes, if you actually played Dishonored 1, you can understand, you might know where Dishonored 2 is going to might go. I played a little on the Dishonored game and on my Xbox 360, and I played it a little. I was so geared up for it. I was so much into playing it, and all of a sudden I stopped. Oh. Some things I don't want to do is stop in the middle of a game. Now, Dishonored 2 will be a different timeline, maybe the same character, maybe a different character. I have not gone into deep details with that yet. They have an Eagle game for the VR that is called Fight or Flight, or Eagles something. It has to deal with an eagle's name in it, and it evolves around Paris. So you guys enjoy that game on that. That'd be great. Um, there's also more other games that they have down the lineup on certain games that might just come out when VR comes out for us Americans in October the 13th of this year. I think that's what it said. I might be wrong. Don't quote me. I'm just going off the information that I thought I saw. Now, let's see here. I can't remember what other games I want to talk about. My brain is still thinking about that Murder Soul Suspect, and I kind of liked the game, but there was some hindrance to the game for me because there was those moments where I got caught up in the evil spirits that I couldn't. I thought that it was a brick wall. I just had to find a different route to doing it and do it. I just don't know if they're gonna. I just don't know how much certain games are gonna come back and are gonna get better or whatever. Like Dishonored 2, I thought it was good. I mean, not Dishonored 2, Dishonored 1. I thought it was pretty good, but it wasn't one of my top 10 games. It was more like maybe in the top 50. Yeah, that list was it's much bigger than that, but it's in my if it made it in my top hundreds, then it was a good game, a decent game. I want to say, not a game that I would say be in the top 5. One of those I can go and kick the crap out of stuff, you know. I want to say Destiny is in the top 10. Although I do play it from time to time, it is also starting to show signs of digressing for me. Why? Because I'm back. Specifically, I am backing off on Destiny. Only on Tuesdays you might see me play on it. Then I might be playing on Minecraft, which is in the top 5. Ain't that surprising? I'm playing Minecraft and it's in the top 5. I might play play some of my Skylander games, which that is in the top 10. Actually, when I say Skylanders games, I am putting them all together. I'm not saying, oh, this game is higher than this one in the Skylanders. No. When I mean Skylanders, I mean all Skylanders games. All of them. From the beginning to now. And hopefully in the future. It depends on what the future game might be. That will change. Now, but until then, it's more in the lines of this game. This E3 is kind of a little different than the last E3s, but I don't know. I might want to go after that Street Fighter V game because it might. I mean, even though I played Street Fighter 2 on the Super Nintendo, I think it was introduced in the Super Nintendo. But I played it more in the arcade. I played majority of my games on arcade that are fighting games. I couldn't get my hands to wrap around the hand controllers back then because it was tough. So I haven't been really getting into fighting games. This might be the factor that the games might change. And I could be able to get into some Street Fighter games. I'm so in the mood to going after Fatal Fury. Fatal Fury has been one of the best series I have ever played. It is a spawn off of the King of Fighter games, but the whole lineup of games or whatever, I want that. By any ways means necessary. Street Fighter and King of not King of Fighters, Fatal Fury. I will go after. Until then, this is pretty much my recap of what today's E3 is all about. Games that I thought maybe be interesting, games that might be interesting for you. I'm still stuck on the fact that the God of War still coming back, and they haven't even hyped that up so much. Oh my word! Games that don't get hyped are going to be probably the best games in E3. Oh my word! God of War was the big kicker of the whole thing. Wow. Okay, that's just me talking. Hopefully you guys enjoy my next video. Hopefully see me next time. Bye for now.